What is going on, guys? This is Anders Larsson. So I had this idea, why not show you how I create content? Because maybe you struggle with that and you need some inspiration, or why not a formula that will always work? You never run out of things to talk about. So this is what this video will be about. Before I dive into that, I want to introduce myself. So, my name is Anders Larsson, and I'm an online marketer from Sweden. I have been working as a YouTube influencer on this channel for a couple of years now. I started out online as a programmer. I thought that building websites and web services and doing clever programming was the key to get a decent job. But getting a job as a programmer isn't really that easy, and because it was so difficult for me to get a job, I began exploring how to make money online and learn about affiliate marketing. But that was a long time ago. Let's just say that I wasted over 10 years thinking that coding and programming should eventually substitute a normal job. Anyway, to cut the story short, I stopped wasting my time. I started actually to model other online marketers and focus on one main thing, and that was to create YouTube videos. And here you are, watching one of those videos. Before we dive into today's content, I want to share with you 2 traffic secrets. And one of those traffic secrets is pretty new. Well, I have not seen anyone talk about it. And this is something that I discovered myself when I created videos of different web services. And this is something that will work for beginners. Because what you will discover when you watch the top online gurus, specifically about the traffic secrets that they are recommending to you, about how to drive traffic to a YouTube channel, you will eventually discover that their traffic solutions are not beginner friendly. I will tell you more about it at the end of the video. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin with today's video about a normal day, the next step for me when I create new content. So what I'm going to show you is a little bit crazy. You have probably not seen anyone sharing this kind of solution. What I did was that I created a machine that could figure out what online marketers were doing on their websites, specifically the links. So I built an engine that scanned different websites, web services, and blogs, and from that information I created a list. So here I have a list of the domains, and in the second column I have the number of domain hits that was found, and in the third column the number of subdomains that my machine picked up. So what's so amazing about that? Well, if there is a huge number of links to a domain, then doesn't that reveal that this domain is very popular and that I need to check it out? What is even more amazing is that if it has a lot of subdomains, then it is likely that this is some kind of host or a hosting service that is very popular. So going that route of finding what domains are popular, I can find something to talk about. I could share why it is popular and why people are linking to that domain. I can find out how people are making money with it. Another thing, I almost forgot, and this is something that is very important. If you see a domain that has a lot of subdomains, imagine now the engine going through one website to another, and it sees, for example, that a lot of online marketers link to medium.com. I actually did a video about Medium that you can check out if you want, but this is the most popular blog service that you can find, and Google loves Medium. You can see a lot of YouTubers recommending that blog service. But what I wanted to say that is so important is that if you see a lot of online marketers linking to a domain, or maybe they are using a lot of subdomains for a specific domain, then it is likely because Google quickly index and rank that content on that domain or on the subdomains of a domain. Now, the amazing thing that I think is mind-blowing is that you can actually sort the number of hits. So that way we can find out what domain is most popular amongst the online marketers. And of course, the social media sites are listed at the top. but you can also find gold nuggets further down below in the list. Now, the power with this is that I can find domains that begins to rank. If I do a scan one day and then do another scan 1 month later, and then I do the sorting, I can see that some domains are actually ranking higher, more websites are using it. And why is that? And this gives me something to dig into, do a research. But right now I'm overwhelmed with lots of domains to explore. Guess what? Here's the list that I was talking about. The 2 first domains you can ignore. I don't know why they are not sorted correctly. But you can see here that Facebook.com is the winner of this list. And people are linking to Facebook on pretty much every domain. And this gives me a reason to explore Facebook and why people are linking to it. Now, pick Google, for example. They use a lot of subdomains. And why is that? So what I did was to save all the websites and services that linked to Google and its subdomains. Here we can see the different web services that links to Google. And you can also see that I added a tab to make it more easy to read which web service was the hosting domain and which is the Google domain. Now, for example, we can explore why do people link to play.google.com. First, we can do a research. How do you make money with play.google.com? So we can type the domain and then make money online to figure that out. And now we can find something more to talk about, to create content around. It's a great source of content. Play.google.com is Google Play Store. However, this might be misleading. We actually need to search for the links in order to find out why people are linking to play.google.com. So I went ahead and visited the star.com. Then I did a search for this link on that website, Google Chrome, and then search for this link. And then we can see that this is an app. It's a downloadable app that you can download from Google Play Store. If I click this link, it takes me, of course, to Google Play Store. And this app sends you the latest news from the Star Malaysia, I think. So it's really no mystery. We can do a research on plus.google.com. By the way, here is one thing with competition, and that is that YouTube lists videos a little bit different from how Google does it. So it's no guarantee that you will find something with plus.google.com. But what I discovered is that search engine operators also works on YouTube, at least a few that I have tested. InTitle : works on YouTube, and maybe InText : works as well. So let's find that out. Let's click the first video we see here. So here we can find plus.google.com, but the link is a little bit strange. I mean, there is really no identifying part of that link. If you click the link, then you discover that Google Plus is no longer available, and it was closed in December 2018. So this is the things that I can explore, and I can only say what an amazing source of information and content creation, guys. I mean, it is better to model what people do instead of what they say. Alright, it is time to share my 2 traffic secrets. And the thing that I was talking about in the beginning of the video was online marketers sharing their traffic secrets that are not beginner friendly. You probably watched a couple of videos from Online Gurus, and you probably recognize this. You take a keyword that initially is pretty competitive, and then you add more words, making it more long tail, and that is, it becomes less competitive. So as you see here, I built upon a competitive keyword and adding more words, making it gradually less competitive. So let's say affiliate marketing for beginners, full course. So we want a full course about affiliate marketing suitable for beginners. So let's pick this keyword and this is what people are looking for. Just to be clear, the keywords that YouTube present in this drop-down list are keywords that people constantly are looking for. So when you search for this, you'll notice that why is it that there are no title that matches the exact keyword? Well, this is how the YouTube algorithm work. They prioritize the most entertaining video that has the longest watch time. And remember this now, watch time is an important property or a factor that YouTube takes into account. And at the end of the video, I will reveal how you can increase the watch time, which is secret number 2 in how you get traffic. But there is like no chance in beep that you are gonna get a top position here as a newbie YouTuber. Do you see something like a full course in affiliate marketing? Maybe a complete beginner course is the closest. So this tells me that the entertaining value, which is more clicks, more likes, more watch time, and more subscribers, is what is ultimately really the most important factors, and the actual content is less important for YouTube. But what you basically need to do is to force YouTube to show your videos. Make it in a way so that YouTube has no other option than to show your videos. And this is what I will reveal in secret number 1 in just a moment. Alright, so secret number 1 is use domains in your title of your videos. Begin your title with a domain. By the way, have you been looking into keyword tools? There is one in AdWords and one that Bing uses. I have been using keyword tools to get some ideas of what keyword I could use, but I have never seen these tools list domains. And domains are actually keywords. And that is actually a good thing, because online marketers that have a higher authority can easily rank for normal keywords. And as I just showed you, you could see that YouTube doesn't list exact keyword match in title. So YouTube has its own algorithm to figure out what the content is about. That means that YouTuber that has a high authority gets a very broad coverage of different keywords. So let's say comparing a guru from a beginner, the guru has a big keyword cloud. So searching for any of these keywords will list this video in a high position. So this is a ranking position of the different keywords. So if you use this keyword, this video will rank number 4. A beginner has a smaller cloud, and it doesn't really help much of making a long tail keyword, because a guru will pretty much take your spot. So pretty much all the keywords that YouTube eventually will figure out for your video will have a very low ranking position, and your video gets pushed down in the rank in favor for YouTubers that have a higher authority. So this is why I use domains, because domains as a keyword behave differently on YouTube. I mean, YouTube has to take into account that if someone searches for a domain, then a domain should be prioritized instead of separate keywords. And this is where we can get traffic, because people are looking for domains. They want to figure out what this service or website or platform is all about. The downside with using domains is that the people that are searching are not searching for things that makes it easier to convert to a buying customer. Like if you have a keyword similar to how to make money from home using a laptop, then it is much easier to convert people searching for that into a lead. And a lead is of course someone that is more or less open to buy something. So because of that keyword, this will become a hot lead. However, the good thing with domains is that you get visitors and they start to love your videos, you get subscribers, and this way you build authority. And then over time, you can use more competitive keywords. guys, nobody has even come close to share something that is similar to what I reveal in secret number 1. This is very beginner friendly. I highly recommend you to use domains in your title, and there are lots of domains you can choose from. You can definitely start today to build your YouTube channel, start creating content. I think I will make this offer to you. If you contact me and tell me, hey Anders, can you please send me the list of domains that you just presented in this video and the links, then of course I can send it to you. But the only thing that I ask is that you have a YouTube channel, or that you just have created a YouTube channel, and that you are really serious about starting making money online. Because nothing gives me more motivation than to build a connection with someone and knowing that this guy means business, this guy is serious. Then of course I'm interested in sharing resources and sharing a little bit how I do things when I create my videos. Like in this video, for example, I have a special way I use Camtasia to quickly produce videos that will save you so much time. Secret number 2 is the hook. So there are 2 benefits with the hook. Let me visualize this. We have a timeline here of a video. First the intro, and to the right we have the 2 traffic secrets, and then at the end we have the outro. So intro, content, traffic secret, and outro. The hook is to mention the 2 traffic secrets in the beginning of the video. So you begin with introducing yourself, what the video will be about, and then, oh, by the way, I have 2 traffic secrets that I want to share that is really working well for me. And this, guys, sparks curiosity. I mean, you are probably here so far into the movie because you wanted to learn about the 2 traffic secrets. So, I mean, it works. So basically, when people get curious, they watch the entire video, and this increases the watch time of the video. So watch time increases, and you build more authority, you get your videos listed higher, and then eventually you can go for the more competitive keywords. The other thing with the hook is that if you get people to watch the end of the video, then you can mention the call to action, whether that is an offer or you want them to click a link. So the end is usually a call to action to join a program or to buy a book or whatever. And by the way, when we are talking about that, I actually have a system, a program that I recommend to you. And this is my call to action. So why would you be interested in that system? What's in it for you? If you tried other affiliate programs, maybe you found some programs on ClickBank. So let's take ClickBank for example. They list mostly low-ticket programs. And when you search for Make Money Online, you get a long list of low-ticket programs, which is digital products for the most part. So you decide to get this program. You make about $20 when someone buys from you. You have it listed on your website or your landing page. And then you spend a lot of time creating videos on YouTube because you want to inspire people to buy an ebook, for example. That could be the affiliate product. And then you get a visitor that comes to your site and is interested in this book. Purchase that book and you make $20. And after that, that visitor is gone. Well, there is a solution to that. You grab their contact information. You can use Aweber or GetResponse. So the only way they can get that ebook is to subscribe to your email list. But then you have to write all those emails. Maybe you feel uncomfortable with that. Maybe you don't know how to write so that people buy from you. So then you go to ClickBank and look up the affiliate merchant website. They usually have resources listed, and one of those resources are, you guessed it, an email list. You copy paste that email list into Aweber or GetResponse. But have you really looked at such an email list? They look super spammy, and then you think, what shall I do? What shall I do? Well, let's place it there anyway. The merchant or the product owner should be the expert, right? So you use that email list and start to send out emails to your subscribers. The result of that is the know, like, and trust that your customer built or has for you or your brand. That know, like, and trust is no longer there. You spam them over and over, and there is no more know, like, and trust. So after a while, people usually sell their list to other online marketers that spam them even more. I mean, you don't want to tell them that this list is very unresponsive. Almost nobody opens your emails. So this is not really a good way of doing business. Maybe you earn $20 a month. I mean, you can't live on that. So then what is my solution? The system that I'm using is a little bit different. This is a high-ticket system. So let's draw a ladder or a staircase. This is called a value ladder. We have a backend, and that is when you're a member in this program or system. The front end is the products that you can buy to become a member in the system, and this is low ticket products. So the value ladder is different products with different price points and value points, starting with a low ticket and increasingly becomes more high ticket. And at the end of the staircase, you have the products that you earn a really high commission from. The products become more expensive the higher you are on the value ladder. But so does the value. The value increases. So the value is usually a training. It can be an online seminar. The front end could be a book. Then we have the Marketers Club, which is $30 a month. Anyway, I want to show you something, and I hope this will be clear. So the first scenario with ClickBank, you make $20 and then the guy is gone. Maybe you are lucky and you sell another product, but it's really hard. You have to push out email after email. It is not a great solution. If we now compare this with the system that I'm using, for example, the front-end product, which act as a stepping stone, it is not so much resistance and you get great value, even if it is a low ticket product. And then you become a member, you get access to the backend, and then you have coaches that will help the people that becomes members. You get a personal coach, and depending on what level you are in your business, maybe you are starting off as a beginner, so then you get recommended to become a member in the Marketers Club, which is all about affiliate marketing, video training, and coaching. But maybe you are more experienced and you want to take your business to the next level. Then coaches recommend the more high-ticket products in this value ladder. And this is actually a very powerful thing because you get help all the way. Did you know, for example, that Marketers Club is designed for people that are beginners and intermediate? You have all these training videos. You also have people helping you live. You have a live seminar that you can join and someone show you how to do things. So it doesn't matter if you are a beginner or if you are an expert. You can get access to the high commission from the high ticket products. You can start out as a beginner and attract more experienced online marketers that get recommended to buy a high ticket product. And then you can earn $1,000 or more from that decision. So start to think about it. $1,000 compared to $20. You pretty much do the same work. You refer people to the system the same way that you referred someone to your low ticket ClickBank product. You refer someone to the front-end product of the system that I'm using. And because this system uses high ticket products, you get so much more from the work that you put into your videos. So for me, it's a no-brainer to be a member of this system, to use this system as the solution that I recommend to other people. So the system that I'm using is Legendary Marketer. This is the system that I'm offering and the system that allows me to make money online. If you are interested, I will leave a link in the description under this video. So go ahead and click on that link and follow the instructions and it will take you there. Alright, if you got some value out of this video, then why not click the like button? This tells YouTube that you actually put your vote that you recommend this video to other people. If you want more videos like this, then why not smash the subscribe button? Also, press the bell notification so that you get notified when I release new videos. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and I wish that you have an awesome day or night, wherever you are, daytime or nighttime. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.